This is the regional program. Here is Harry Lauder.
In September, popped a question in November. I'll soon hear autumn myself. Her father has consented. I'm feeling quite contented. I've been and sealed the bargain with a kiss. I sit and weary when I think about my dearie, and you'll always hear me singing this. I love a lassie, a bonny, bonny lassie. She's as pure as the lily in the dell. She's as sweet as the heather, the bonny purple heather, Mary Muscotch bluebell. I love a lassie, a bonny, bonny lassie. She's as pure as the lily in the dell. She's as sweet as the heather, the bonny purple heather, Mary Muscotch bluebell. I love a lassie, a bonny heeling lassie. She can warble like the mavis in the dell. She's an angel every Sunday, but a jolly lass on Monday, and as modest as her namesake, the bluebell. She's nice and neat and tidy, and I meet her every Friday. That's a very special night I wouldn't miss. I'm enchanted, I'm enraptured, since my heart the darling captured. She's just intoxicated me with bliss. Oh, dear me, I love a lassie, a bonny, bonny lassie. She's as pure as the lily in the dell. She's as sweet as the heather, the bonny purple heather, Mary Muscotch bluebell. I love a lassie, a bonny, bonny lassie. She's as pure as the lily in the dell. She's as sweet as the heather, the bonny purple heather, Mary Muscotch bluebell. I love a lassie, a bonny heeling lassie. I could sit and let her tease me for a week. And the way she keeps behaving, I never pay for shaving, for she rubs my whiskers clean off with her cheek. And the gloaming with my beauty, with my bonny tutti frutti outie, I like to wander by her side. She's my diamond, she's my ruby, she's my bonny wee jubjuby. And if she were here, I'd row her in my flies. Oh, dear me, I love a lassie, a bonny, bonny lassie. She's as pure as the lily in the dell. She's as sweet as the heather, the bonny purple heather, Mary Muscotch bluebell. Bonny, bonny lassie, she's as pure as the lily in the dell. She's as sweet as the heather, the bonny purple heather, Mary Muscotch bluebell. Oh, dear me, if the meet her here the now. Oh, she promised to be here a quarter of an hour ago. Oh, dear, I wonder what road she's going to come. I think it's here. Shh. Boys. No, it's a nanny goat. She's maybe coming this other way. I'll have a look. Oh, I can see her. She's coming. I say, folks, at this point, I think I have a desire to thank the B.B.C. for giving me this grand opportunity. to be with you especially, folks who are far away from the beaten track, and also you who may be away from your family in homes and hospitals. And to my friends who are exiled away from bonny Scotland, who can't manage to come home to the Great Empire Exhibition at Glasgow. Oh, well, that doesn't matter. We can't all be there, eh? No, but listen, I had a postcard from an old woman over in Canada just a few days ago. She said, Harry, lad, I've been here for 50 years, and I want you to sing for me when you're on the wireless that night. 50 years I've been here, and I'll never see old Scotland again. I'm all rheumatics. Aye, 85, and I'm a granny. Oh, I said, oh, well, granny, are you listening?
There's a wee house on the hillside that I haven't seen for years. I've an awful longing feeling, and my eyes whiles well with tears. When I think on all the happy days I spent beside that spot, and the games we played when laddies there will never be forgot. Though I'm far away from Scotland and the scenes I lose so well, there's a beat for the old country that in every pulse I feel. For though other lands are bonny and though other folks are kind, there is one scene and one only that is ever in my mind. There's a wee house among the heather, there's a wee house o'er the sea, and there's a lassie in yon wee house waiting patiently for me. She's a picture of perfection, oh, I wouldn't tell a lee. Could you see her, you would love her just the same as me. Well, Granny, I'm going to tune up my pipes. I'm going to give you a sprig on the bagpipes. Well, that'll be enough of that, I think. And so do you think. Great minds think alike. I say you'll be saying, Who do you think you are this time? Well, I'll tell you if you listen. You're listening to Piper McAllister from the Kyles of Lochalsh. And if you don't know where the Kyles of Lochalsh is, buy a map and enlarge your education. You see, boys, since the Great War, I've been once round the world and twice in Aberdeen. I know, you're saying, why did you go back to Aberdeen the second time? Because I found the sixpence the first time. Oh, and I'm glad to be this length getting home again. I'm in Inverness. I was playing up a back street the other day. I was playing in front of an alcoholic establishment when one of the alcoholics dashed out and he tapped me on the shoulder with his forefinger and he said, "Piper, that's grand music. Suppose I asked you in for one or two or maybe three." He said, "What would your answer be?" I said, "I would coincide with you." Anyway, my next real stop will be right across the country. I'll be at the Kyles of Lochalsh. In fact, I'm on the pier now. I'm standing gazing over the Kyle, over the sea to sky, where I see the mighty mountains towering up through the mist into the blue. I'm seeing the Coolins. Sure, by Tummel and Lochranach and Lochaber I will go, by heather tracks with heaven in their wilds. If it's thinking in your inner heart, braggarts in my step, oh, you never smelt the tangle o' the isles. Oh, the far Coolins are putting love on me, a step I with my crummock to the isles. Sure, by Tummel and Lochranach and Lochaber I will go, by heather tracks with heaven in their wilds. If it's thinking in your inner heart that braggarts in my step, oh, you never smelt the tangle o' the isles. Oh, the far Coolins are putting love on me, a step I with my crummock to the Aye, boys, and then I'll be going from the Kyle, I'll be going south down to Balmacara, where I'll be welcomed there by Colonel Duncan Neil, oh, dear me, and Peter Jewar, and Jock Anderson. Oh, he's a great boy, Jock. I asked him, I said, would you have some water in amongst that stuff that you're going to drink? He said, no. He said, water makes me sick. That's the kind of man Jock Anderson is. Oh, I tell you. Boys, I'll be glad when I get to Balmacara because I'm tired of roving. I'm tired of roving and playing the fool. I've dreamed all the dreams that I dreamed when at school. I've been everywhere but seen nothing to beat the old village cottage down old Memory Street. Him, always the same, no matter how poor it may be. Him, how I cherish the name, it always will be dear to me. The Urquharts, the Parkers, the Clouds in Mackay, they'll be there as ever the same. Down on the pier with their smiles and their cheers to welcome the Callister Hay. Him, always the same, no matter how poor it may be. Him, how I cherish the name, it always will be dear to me. The Urquharts, the Parkers, McLeods and McCarters will be there as ever the same. Down on the pier with their smiles and their tears to welcome the Callister Hay. The
And although London is fine and it's grand when you've money to burn and pay for the band, but there's no substitute for your own fireside. When tired of roving, the best place to bide is him, always the same, no matter how poor it may be. Him, how I cherish the name, it always will be dear to me. The Urquharts, the Parkers, MacLeods and MacArthurs will be there as ever the same. Down on the pier with their smiles and their cheers to welcome the Callister Hame. Him, always the same, no matter how poor it may be. Him, I cherish the name, it always will be dear to me. The Urquharts, the Parkers, MacLeods and Mackays, they'll be there as ever the same. Down on the pier with their smiles and their cheers to welcome the Callister Hame. I've met many people with kindness to me, but they always insisted in giving me tea. I tried to be honest and gentle and good, but water's no use when you drink bottled food. Him, always the same, no matter how poor it may be. Him, how I cherish the name, it always will be dear to me. The Urquharts, the Parkers, MacLeods and MacArthurs, they'll be there as ever the same. Down on the pier with their smiles and their cheers to welcome the Callister Hame. Always the same, no matter how poor it may be. How I cherish the name, it always will be dear to me. Come on, Geordie. Urquharts, the Parkers, MacLeods and MacArthurs will be there as ever the same. Down on the pier with their smiles and their cheers to welcome the Callister Hame. I tell you, boys, when you're on the road as I have been with my pipes now for a long time, you meet many a one on the way. You're never left without a companion for 2 or 3 hours. The last one I met, boys, he was a fine Irishman. He was a lovely big chap. And he said, and he and I were sitting on the roadside, and we were just having a smoke and a drink, you know. Drink of water out the barn. Aye. He said, so you're an instrumentalist? I said, well, yes, sometimes I am. And he said, do you sing? I said, well, yes. I said, sometimes I do. He said, could you sing me an Irish song, friend? I said, all right, I'll sing you a little Irish song. It's years since I left it in search of my fortune and sailed far away o'er the dark rolling sea. But my thoughts wander back to the days of my childhood and the girl of my heart who is waiting for me. And I'm thinking of sailing away back to old Ireland, the land of the bog and the gold setting sun, the land where my kindred and parents lie sleeping. Oh, I long to see Ireland, the dear home again. Well, he said, boy, if I had £500, I'd give it to you for singing that song to me. He said, will you sing me a Scotch song? I said, well, now, listen. Well, he said, no, come on. He said, because whenever I get back to Ireland, I'll be telling them that I met you and you sang me 2 songs. I said, well, he said, no, don't hesitate, because I wouldn't like to go back to Ireland with a lie in my mouth. Well, now, I said, I'll tell you. I'll sing you about
the flower of the heather. I went for a trip to the Highlands when the heather was bonny in bloom. When a something there entered my feelings, when a something there settled my doom. It was a lass by the name of MacGregor, the twinkle and I was the thing. But since I've seen the shape of her figure, I've done nothing but constantly sing. Fly on the heather, my heather bell. I know she knows I love her more than I can tell. I blush and funny, fresh as the spring in the well. All o'er the heather, my heather bell. All o'er the heather, my heather bell. I know she knows I love her more than I can tell. I blush and bonny, fresh as the spring in the well. Flower o'er the heather, my heather bell. I never thought I would be captured, and the last of my thoughts was a girl. But then when a fellow's enraptured, he seems to give in to a whirl. He wobbles, and then he gets dizzy. He staggers and then takes a seat. It's while he's dizzy the lassie gets busy. When he wakens up, she's got him beat. Flower o'er the heather, my heather bell. I know she knows I love her more than I can tell. I blush and bonny, fresh as the spring in the well. Flower o'er the heather, my heather bell. Flower o'er the heather, my heather bell. I know she knows I love her more than I can tell. I blush and bonny, fresh as the spring in the well. Flower o'er the heather, my heather bell. Since I met this lassie MacGregor, I have had a new lease of life. But I think I've grown 6 inches bigger since she's promised me she'll be my wife. And I'm feeling twice stronger than Samson. There is nothing like love, love's the thing. And as long as my name's Sandy Thompson, as long as I'm living, I'll sing. Flower o'er the heather, my heather bell. I know she knows I love her more than I can tell. I blush and bonny, fresh as the spring in the well. Flower o'er the heather, oh, sing the chorus yourself. Flower o'er the heather, my heather bell. I know she knows I love her more than I can tell. I blush and bonny, fresh as the spring in the well. Flower o'er the heather, oh, yes, many a joke I had with my old Irish friend on the road. You know, when I speak about the road, oh, boys, I was going to tell you this first before I do anything else. Now, fella met me the other day there, and he said to me, I hear you're going to be going over the wireless. I said, aye, what about it? He said, I thought you had retired. I said, did you ever hear tell of a Scotchman leaving a good job? Oh, boy. I said, I have the best job in the world. I make men and women, boys and girls laugh and sing. And the man that can do that today, why, he should go right on and on and on to the end of the road. Every road through life is a long, long road filled with joys and sorrows too. As we journey on, how your heart may yearn for the things most dear to you. With wealth and love is so, but onward we must go. Keep right on to the end of the road. Keep right on to the end. If the way be long, let your heart be strong. Keep right on round the bend. Though you're tired and weary, still journey on till you come to your happy abode, where all you love and you're dreaming of will be there at the end of the road. Keep right on to the end of the road, right on to the end. If the way be long, let your heart be strong. Keep right on round the bend. Though you're tired and weary, still journey on till you come to your happy abode, where all you love and you're dreaming of will be there at the end of the road. With a big stout heart to a long steep hill, we may get there with a smile. With a good kind thought and an end in view, we can cut short many a mile. So let courage every day be our guiding star always. Keep right on to the end of the road. Keep right on to the end. If the way be long, let your heart be strong. Keep right on round the bend. Though you're tired and weary, still journey on till you come to your happy abode, where all you love and you're dreaming of will be there at the end of the road. Good night, and joy be with you.
You have just been listening to Harry Lauder.